Hi everyone, thanks for checking out another InfoSec Hub video. Today another video about an InfoSec phenomenon. It's a concept and that's the concept of a botnet. You might have heard of it before. What is a botnet? But a botnet is basically explained in this figure. And you have here a few things. So you have the cyber criminal and you have the intended target. And the cyber criminal doesn't want to reach the target by himself. The target might be a website, it might be a certain service, might be a database. But what you have to remember is the cyber criminal doesn't want to use his own resources. He wants to use other people's computers to perform the actual attack. So what happens usually is that the cyber criminal writes a program, puts it in the email, and distributes the email to a mailing list of email addresses that are already out on the street, that can be bought, on the black market. So let's say, for instance, you buy 100,000 email addresses, and you send them all out, and you send them an email with a link. And as soon as the victim clicks on the link, your computer is infected with malware. Um, so you don't notice that as a user, that there is malware on the back that's just listening for orders basically. And then the criminal will send an attack order to the servers. So there are servers that are connected to those clients. And it all goes centralized by a server. So the cyber criminal sends an order to the server. Those servers are in correspondence with all those clients, and those clients will do the actual attack. So the clients, the botnet, and we sometimes talk 10,000 computers, 50,000, 100,000 computers. Um, they will actually do a DDoS, for instance, like a distributed denial of service attack against the website. And the cyber criminal launches this attack, and your computer, all of a sudden, you don't notice this. Maybe your internet gets a little bit laggy if you have not a very good connection or not a lot of bandwidth. But your computer in the background utilizes your own internet connection and starts sending out a lot of bogus data to a target. And with this distributed denial of service attack, the website goes down. So basically, the cyber criminal has a whole army of zombies. We call those computers zombies because they're basically waiting. They have a program running in the background, waiting for orders. And as soon as the orders come in, they actually start doing stuff. So the nobody ever met. It's all online. Computers are infected, and they have all this computing power. They have all these the possibility to amass such a big amount of data towards targets that they can take down the biggest websites ever, especially if you have 10,000 of computers and you have a sophisticated botnet. Also, what happens when a hacker has a botnet of, let's say, for instance, 50 to 100,000 computers under his control, basically, he can rent that out to other criminals. He can say, okay, you can use my botnet for an hour, for half an hour, for half a day, and I charge you couple of $1,000 for this computing power. So especially in times of political opponents, maybe, or whatever it might be, if Google or somebody does something online and you want to make sure that their website goes on black on a black screen, imagine if that happens to Amazon or like a big corporation like that. That's really like, if their website goes down for 5 minutes, they lose so much money. So it's a real threat. Your internet provider might, if they have a nice IDS and IPS, an intrusion detection and intrusion prevention system, they might see an open connection between your personal device and this criminally controlled server, because it usually goes through a certain way of communication, and through a certain port number, and there are certain patterns that now with the use of AI, artificial intelligence can be recognized by a very smart and next generation firewall. So your ISP can help you in the back. If you have a little bit of a sophisticated ISP, and they can make sure that they close the connection. So at least your computer is not participating in this attack. But there are certain attack patterns that your ISP can see, and they can act upon this real time, hopefully. So this is basically how a botnet attack works, and the anatomy, that's what they say. So from cybercriminal to the target, they set up servers, they write their own scripts, they have a program, they distribute it to a lot of people, and they hope as much people as possible click on the link. In fact, the computers, they have a whole zombie army out there, and with another command, they can go to a target, hit enter, and all those computers will perform an attack. I just chose a DDoS attack for this example, but there can be multiple attacks. You can also use one of the zombie computers to, take over that computer and start hacking from their IP. And a lot of things are possible. It really depends on how the cyber criminal wrote his program and the intention that he has. So yeah, there you have it. This is what a botnet is basically. I hope you find it fascinating, just like me. And if you have any questions, you know where to reach out. Leave a comment here on this video. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your day.